Long time no Q&A. My director just gave me some questions that some of you have written in and you would like me to answer. Hello, my name is Makosi, Africa's #1 life coach. But before I answer your questions, I want to share something that Michelle Obama wrote in her journal. So this is the journal I actually use. And she writes, "There's power in allowing yourself to be known and heard, in owning your unique story, in using your authentic voice, and there's grace in being willing to know and hear others. This, for me, is how we become." I found this really heartwarming because, I recently started playing golf, and, sometimes when you get into families, people want to get to know who you are. They see who you are today. It's unbelievable to even believe that somebody can be this way. So they go to Google, they find some information on you. So they start almost trying to drag your past and make it a thing in the present. And initially that almost shut me up. And guess what? That's actually what's kept me away, because you had a lot of people, questioning who Makosi is today on Makosi Today. So I needed some time away to really be my authentic self, accept my past, let it fuel my present so that my future can be as beautiful as myself, and your future can be as beautiful as yourself. Question number 1. The key beliefs I hold. You see, for me, success is a two-way thing. There is success in what you get to achieve, how much you get to earn, the neighborhood you get to live in, the car you get to drive, and then there's kingdom success. Kingdom success is in everything that I am doing, does each point to eternity. So for me, I believe that I am successful if I can see myself eternally, if I can see today, this moment, the seed I'm sowing today in eternity. Actually, I have had a recent realization, and it's part of the story I shared in the beginning of this video, that if you want to live a rewarding life, number 1, live an authentic life. And part of living an authentic life is accepting who you were, who you are, and who you are becoming. Happiness is an emotion that you can induce. And happiness is something that happens from inside out. And I think I've become so good at inducing my own happiness because I have learned how to detach the outside world from the word happiness itself. So it's not the car I drive, it's not the home I live in, it's not my golf set, it's not anything that is without me, it's not the watch, which I'm not even wearing, it's not the jewelry, it's not my family, it's not my loved ones. Happiness is something that I induce by my thoughts. What am I thinking about? If I start thinking about something that starts making me feel sad, I just switch. I switch channels and I start thinking about something that makes me happy. So for me, I think I've successfully managed to induce happiness. So if you ask me, Makosi, do you live a happy life? I would say extremely happy, always, circumstances notwithstanding. Interesting techniques of keeping tracks of my memories is I journal everything. If things make me happy, if things make me sad, I always journal stuff. I write it down. The moments that make me chuckle, the moments, because your brain, so many of us depend so much on our brain, but it's not as dependent as we think. Sometimes memories can be hidden in your brain. So I write everything down. Everything. My days are written down, my moments are written down. When I play good golf, I write it down. When I play bad golf, I write it down. Whatever it is, that puts a smile on my face, I write it down. Ironically, the most fulfilling periods of my life would be the periods I went through obstacles and I saw myself on the other side of the obstacle. You guys know that I had breast cancer 5 years ago. I had breast cancer 5 years ago on the 1st of July. Can you believe that? And I found that I can never see anything more fulfilling than, what I was then and what I am today. The least fulfilling moments of my life, I think, were the moments I've been egotistical, I've wanted to be recognized, I have wanted to take the glory that God only can take. And you always get home and you feel rotten and you think, but why did I want to be treated a certain way? So every time my ego gets in the way, I feel least fulfilled. Well, I think whether you're coping or not with the new normal, you are surviving or you're living through it, so well done. However, I think people who have been depressed for losing their job, say you were a doctor, a nurse, or a lawyer, is because you thought or you think you are just that. You think, I'm just a doctor, I'm just a nurse, or I'm just a lawyer. The best way to cope is pivot. Go within and figure out who else you are. Because at any given point in time, you are always more than you think you are. My name is Mutesi, Africa's #1 life coach. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, send in your questions so that you don't miss anything from today.